Hey guys, I'm here to try and combine or connect all the stories in The Walking Dead 400 Days DLC. Now, all of this is just going to be speculation and assumption. None of it is confirmed, at least not that I know of. It's just what I think. So feel free to correct me if you think I'm wrong. Now, right here, people and myself think that this is Kenny and Duck. This isn't the intro of the game. That this is Kenny and the Duck before everything happens, before the outbreak. So yeah, and I'm gonna be doing these, try and do these in order. So first up is gonna be Vince. So at the start of Vince's story, we know that he has a brother, and also when after what he does right here, which I hope you're watching this because this does have spoilers. I hope you're watching this after you've completed it, unless you don't care and you just want to know. Then it's up to you. But yeah, so spoilers. Sorry, I'm late. I'm new to this. But right here, he's running across the street from the pharmacy, Lee's family store, and so this puts him in Macon, which is where Glenn is. So there is some speculation that Glenn could either be his brother or perhaps know him somehow. I don't think Glenn ever mentions having a brother, and neither does Vince mention his brother's name. So yeah. And right here at the beginning of when he's on the prison bus, people think that cop car that passes by is the one Lee is in, but when I pause it, the car is actually kind of empty. So yeah. Okay, so if you fast forward, or like just let us keep playing the story, then you're gonna look out this window and you can see Shell and Becca. I believe that's the little sister's name, Becca. That was actually Shell and Becca from the other story, which is I believe the last one that takes place. So yeah. That's pretty cool that you see them before, or at the beginning of this stuff in Vince's story. Okay, and right here you, well not you, but this cop runs away and leaves you guys to die or whatever. But that isn't the last time you see him, but I'll get into that once you see him again. Now right here the zombies are starting to come into the bus, and I just think that the zombie with the kind of blondish brown hair, whatever the heck, its jacket is similar to Ben's. But I have not confirmed this, like I said. I just thought that maybe it's one of his, someone from his high school. And also that zombie has FRS, but I can't think of what that stands for, so if you have any idea, then feel free to let me know. Okay, now at the end of Vince's story, you can see the gas station in the back, which is where all the notes are left at. So yeah, this bus is right next to that Eat restaurant or whatever. So yeah, which when you're playing as Bonnie, you're gonna run into a zombie, which I think is the security guard that died first. Okay, so as soon as Wyatt's story starts, you pass right past the same restaurant, or it said Gills, so I'm just gonna call it Gills, okay? And that's the gas station slash restaurant slash everything. Now right here, they're gonna be getting chased by Nate, who is a part of Russell's story. And they shoot out his headlight, and later on, Wyatt, I don't know what you'd call it, clips his hand or whatever when he's trying to pull him out of the car. But that is the same truck that Russell gets into, and you can kind of see it later. I'll show you. Right here, you shoot out his headlight, and then you seen him with a hat on, but still. And then up next is security guard from Vince's story. Okay, so right after you're done reloading your gun or whatever, part of the story, well, not you, but Eddie hits the security guard, and I found this out in the credits. During the credits, it shows Eddie holding the zombie up, and it's actually the security guard that left you to die during Vince's story. So, yeah. Just another connection I made, I guess. So right here, if you stay in the car as Wyatt, then you get attacked by Nate. And right here, you can pretty much just tell that it's Nate because of the same clothes and hat, and also gun. Because you'll see his gun right now. Also, when he breaks the window, that's the same gun that Russell reloads for him. And right here, you're gonna punch him, and it's gonna cut his hand. And you can see that he has that cut when you play as Russell during Russell's story. So yeah, Nate is the one that attacks Wyatt. Okay, so now moving on to Russell's. There's gonna be a truck approaching you, which is Nate. You can see one of the headlights is off already. And if you choose to hide, you will actually hide next to Carly's dead body, who Lily kills in episode 3, I believe. And it can also be Doug if she killed Doug. That depends on who you save as Lee during the first episode. But yeah, so you can see that one of his headlights is out, and then I'll skip to his hand. So pretty much you can just keep seeing his hand being cut, like right here. Right there you can see on the front and the back. You can just keep seeing it that it's cut through most of the truck ride. Okay, so now you're at the gas station with Russell, and at the very beginning of this clip, you can see a walker, or a dead zombie or whatever, and that's actually the zombie that gets killed, I believe, on the prison bus. So yeah, that's the first one that gets bit by the prisoner that got strangled to death, and also you can see Shell's camper, RV or whatever in the background as well right there. Okay, so the two older people in Gil's, I'm not sure if I remember what happens to this old man, but you will see the old lady once again in Shell's story. But for now, I think that's it for Russell's story. Okay, so now during Bonnie's story, you're gonna be getting chased by people, which actually ends up being Shell's group, and the bag that D has is actually supplies from Shell's group, and they talk about how someone robbed their supplies and stuff, which is actually D. So yeah, you find that out in the next story, which is Shell's. And so once you fall down this hill, you actually run into the walker from the prison bus again, the one that you can with Russell, which is right here. Now if you kill the zombie, you will not get attacked during Bonnie's story, so if you don't want to get attacked, then you can just kill it with, I believe this is the one during Russell's story, so yeah, you can just kill it, because I played through this one twice, and one it attacked me and one it did not attack me, so yeah. And so you find out that, and again there's the gas station, or Gills or whatever, and so you find out that these are the people from season 5, because you can see them in the cornfield. They'll stop in front of you but they won't see you, which right here you can see their silhouettes and kind of make out who they are. And so right here you see that this person has a flashlight, and in the next story they mention that they're missing a flashlight, so that pretty much is kind of all the information you need to find out that D is the one that stole supplies from Shell's group. Okay, so now in Shell's story, you go to this walker and you see what she's eating. She's eating a puppy. But yeah, and it turns out to be the old lady. So obviously Nate killed the old man and I guess left the old lady, and she died from bleeding out, and so she turned into a zombie. Okay, so right here when you're deciding what to do with the stranger, you actually, if you didn't notice before, I don't know if it shows them that much, but these are actually from Vernon's group, which Lee meets the cancer patients, and see they're mentioning Vernon, and Vernon stole the boat from Lee and them in episode 4, I believe, during episode 4. And so yeah, so these are actually from season 1, characters from season 1, and you can see like what happened to them. So yeah, after looking through all my footage, that's kind of all the stuff that I was able to connect or whatever. I got everyone to come except Vince. To get Vince to go, I'm pretty sure all you gotta do is save the other prisoner. I saved the rapist one, I don't remember his name. So yeah, I thought he was innocent, that's why I hate rapists, but yeah. Anyways, some of the answers are explained in these credits, but I didn't record it all, so sorry about that. Also, if I got something wrong, or you think you have other stuff that can be connected to each other, then feel free to leave it in the comments. I don't really know how to slow things down in this video editing software, so sorry about that. But I have all the walkthroughs, so yeah. And I'll see you guys in the next video.